Why are we doing that? Oh, so good morning. I haven't quite called you guys. I'm having to multitask this morning. So, we're gonna have to play nicely with each other because the truth is that you guys are not paying me, but you are making me work. So I think this is just a notice. See, you guys are not even here yet. It's 1 minute past 10. It's 1 minute past 10. And I am talking alone. Okay, hi. So I was explaining that please forgive me that today, usually I tell you guys that on Mondays is usually supposed to be my day off. And I don't even know I allowed you to intrude into that, but it's happened and here we are. But now you guys are making me work extra again. The elections are coming up. The elections are coming up in South Africa. We are voting on Wednesday. And we have to talk, we can't just blindly do what we've been doing and blindly follow people who are just selling us. So this is the time that we have these conversations, these important conversations. We've been watching for the past couple of years being 30 years, as we realize that the system is not quite what it said it was going to be. So we are, and that's why everyone is talking about this election being 94. So as South Africans, we are at like a reset moment where we can have we can change the course of history and change how things are happening. These oligarch families and the handlers of South Africa are starting to lose the handle. At least in the past, it was better because people were not speaking the same language, So the white people could pretend not to hear us crying, They could just pretend to be like, we'd be like, yo, and they'd be like, oh, what are they saying? I wonder what they're saying. So they can get away with the rubbish, right? But now we've reached a point where they can hear what we're saying. And we're like saying, open hammers must fall. And my problem is that I'm gonna keep not getting money on this YouTube channel because I talk freaking too much. And I say all the wrong things. So Elon, his friends, our Rothschild and all of them, they don't like it when we talk like this. So I do try to contain and maintain myself. So we had a space session last night. As you know, Moya's been quite active in just getting inside, getting the young people more excited, getting the young people... Because I think what people don't realize is that young people in South Africa make up the majority of South Africans. So we hold a lot of power. The youth is huge. So if we can get the youth voting and thinking properly, it means that the future of South Africa is going to be in a better place. I don't know if you hear what I'm saying, guys. So, there are a lot of things that frustrate me about the current crop of leaders. And mainly, one of the big things that really gets to me is the lack of females and putting females in the forefront and the women's voice. We keep having this conversation. I've said that to you guys before, that if we're not seeing women in the organization, in the forefront, then we know it's not going to be an organization that's for the people. So I think that, I mean, even there on my tweets, you can see that I'm starting to call shit there by the MK camp. Because I'm like, where are the girls? Where are the girls? Where are the girls? So, I was explaining to you before you guys came on, which is why we are here and why you are guys now watching me doing my drawings on my face. Because you guys are making me work hard. And I'm so thankful for that because, yes, a person could just be sitting and with their mouth open. But the reason we're doing this is that I'm shooting Moya. We've got to have a conversation. I'm going to go meet up with Papano now. I know she's one of your favorite analysts. So it's 2 nights before voting. You know I got to cast some shit quickly before. And got to make sure that the youth are voting in the right direction, guys. Yes, we do all this shit deliberately because we're like, hey, these people, if you don't have a serious topic to give them, TV characters will be trending on social media. So South Africans cannot be trusted with their own future. So we have to have these conversations. We have to do all the stuff. I don't know. I'm going to check out your questions. You know, whenever I have my contact lenses, I actually can't see. Marking the register. Hi. The like button, I can't really read there. I'm going to read there in a little bit. But okay, so as I was saying, with all these programs we're running. So tonight again on Twitter, last night, first of all, last night, we had a space where we were saying to the audience, we want to know who our leaders are and basically what we've been doing on Moya, right? And we had a Twitter space. Then we didn't give any VIP treatment. We just put out a word. We were like, hi, we're having a Twitter space. You're welcome to join if you want and whatever, because also, God will watch my pride, because I'm not just anybody. Is it my girl? Is it your girl? Yazin, guys, I've taken very many years to build my brand. So there are certain things that I'm not going to do. I'm not going to grovel at nobody. I'm not going to beg at nobody. I think that I've been publicly humiliated enough. Like, my quotas is filled up for the rest of my life. So I'm entering where those who are coming with me, come with me. If you're not coming with me, goodbye. It's so like, I'm so on that chapter of my life. Like, if it's called ego. But I'm just like, no, man, I've done that whole humble, sweet, and now. So anyways, the point was, we didn't send out any special, we just sent to parties and we're like, hey, we're having a space as the human beings, as the normal people on the ground. And then we were privileged enough, but I think it's because also of my left ideas. So the spokesperson of MK jumped onto our space and the president of the ATM jumped onto our space. And for me, I mean, for the thousands of people who were there, and the stats say there were about 1,800 of, listen to me on rants. I love my money. No, 1,800 of us were on the space yesterday. And I can tell you that we don't even remember what they said, those leaders. The only thing that matters is we were like, yo, we are with these leaders and they took the time to be with us. So therefore, we're going to have to vote for them. So, I mean, ATM and MK have entered our orb. They came into our space. So, I mean, we are a petty bunch. We choose based on just emotions and how you treat our queen. And so now, I just want you to know that ATM and MK, over here at Moya, we got you, boo. We got you, boo. Okay, guys, but It was a little bit awkward. Oh, actually, the one guy was a DA person, yeah? Because I was about to giggle that I don't quite attract the other. The other parties don't come. They didn't come. They didn't take up my offers. Nothing, you know. And the other ones, they wanted to come on my platforms for free, and I was like, no. The white people don't give me gigs. So I've got to find ways to use my own name and my own platform to put food on my table. You guys have got the Oppenheimers and the De Beers and the Ruperts paying you. I don't have that luxury. I've got to make my talent culminate and put food on my table. So please, can politicians especially not expect to come on my platforms for free, man? And do the right thing, man. You know? Who is subsidizing black media? Who is subsidizing independent black media so that we can have other thoughts and ideas outside of DA and ENCA? Huh? I just want to ask, Guti, where else can we get some support? Because, guys, I'm here all alone trying to build this thing called MaMiya, which is part of the NM Media family. And our NASPers, our DSTV and stuff, all my competitors were built by apartheid money, and they were subsidized by the government. And those are, where's this thing? Those are things that I'm not going to have. I don't have access to. So when are we having those conversations? When are we having those conversations where we talk about the same way that apartheid government subsidized white people to set up their businesses, and now their businesses are still continuing, and till now we don't have that same backup, right? So I'm just asking, Guti, can you see the importance of not voting for what we have had to live with for the past 30 years? Can you see the importance of that? That we have to send a resounding message that no, this has not quite worked for us. It's worked for them. It certainly made millionaires and billionaires out of them, the elite. The past 30 years has worked for the Matsepes, the Marapostas. You know, let me not be naughty and name people because I'm just tired of getting legal notices. So let me just fucking shut up. So, guys, I don't know how I'm gonna come in. You know, I wish we had a speaker something, or I wish I had a co-host on here as well, so that they could also check these questions and then read them out loud. But I did excuse myself. I said to you guys that you guys have got me working. I've got to go shoot a MaMiya episode on a Monday, my normal day off. I'm meeting up with Papano Pasha, your fave. See, Mina, I use these people. When I see that they are strong and the people want them, I put aside my feelings. I put aside my feelings and I go fetch them, you know? And then some of them don't want to come through. Then I'm like, oh, okay. Sharp, bye-bye. Okay, guys. Is the makeup necessary? Well, when you shoot, as you have been watching MaMiya, right? The reason that you've seen such a clean product is because I've played by the rules and the rules of makeup. So I don't know what your question is suggesting or what it's for, or you were just projecting your own shit into my Monday morning. I'm not sure. But what I know for a fact is that part of my shoots, my studio shoots, is that I have to get ready for all the big lights and the clearing lights and the cameras that pick up everything. and which is the same reason that everybody on TV wears makeup. So I'm not quite sure what your question is suggesting, or it's just made to make me feel bad or insecure. I'm not quite sure. But what I know is that I'm going to work right now. I'm going to be in front of cameras, and this is part of the routine thing. Otherwise, you are those very same people who are going to undermine the work because it doesn't look the standard that you want it on. So may I just ask that we leave the personal shit aside. We're talking about politics. If you've got things to comment about the state of South Africa, please do that. Please do that and leave the makeup and my home and my privateness out of today's dialogue. Not now, not ever. You know, I've respected you guys for like 20 years. You've never known ukuthi ngijola nobani or nguphi or ngihlala. You know, I've respected you guys. So can I just ask for the same respect in return of just allowing me to be the founder and host of MaMiya the best way I know how. How? Zuma is a crook, Sizwe says. Why Susa? Why Susa? Okay, Sizwe, tell me why you say that. Because you know what? A lot of us have had a lot of the... Oh, wait. And before, because now you're reminding me. We've got a space with Land Nolly tonight on Twitter to discuss the man Zuma. Everything. Because we have been taught a lot of who he is by Stratcom and by Media 24 and by the government. So, those are not credible sources of information. Those are not credible sources of information. And we've reached a point where now we're learning that we must go do our own research and go look for our own things and go find our own answers, right? So that's where we are now. So today, we're going to have a space with the beautiful Land Only, who is doing the Lord's work by documents African history on Twitter. So, why are you saying Zuma's a crook? I'm waiting for the answer. Hi, Sisi. Good morning. Hi, Kokotuli. I'm loving the great. I'm loving the get ready with me makeup session ahead of my episode shoot. Yenza bemhle MaMiya Mondays, my dear. I'm putting on the drawings. I always joke good ngenza my drawings la. Backyard mechanic saying, Ziki, I'm surprised of your views on MK right now. I unfollowed you on X because of the negative talk on MK. Goodbye, baby. Unfollow me here too. I don't want you here too. JB saying South Africa. Oh, okay, yes. We're talking about South Africa, yes. Yeah, someone Kokotili laughing at my love of money. Yes. Yes, we have finally reached that season where we're like, oh, okay. Is the only currency of power that these people understand is if you stand in your economic power. Then I said, oh, okay. I said, I have no problem with that. I have no problem with working a little bit harder and smiling nabelung because ngathi ngicimba angikwazi ukusmile nabelung ngiyolanda imali yami. I understand, you guys, because you are living in the right now. And we need to focus on the future because we fucked it up for our children right now. We fucked it up. We've taken the kids back to slavery. We just, and I understand. Ooh. Yo, guys, I'm getting a cramp and what? We have taken the kids back to slavery. And we haven't noticed. So we are going to have these delicate conversations very, very urgently and importantly. So tell me why you think JZ is a crook. Because I want to hear you guys. Hi, love you too. No, I haven't watched the Zuma thingy interview. I haven't. I don't know who the person behind Gulam is, but remember I told you I don't think it's one person. And I think that they connected to the presidency's PR people. I don't want to say him directly because, but I think that's what is going on there. And I think it's just been created to destabilize people like us because we've got a little bit too much power there. I think that's how they're feeling. So, I don't know. Do you guys know who you're voting for yet? Do you know? I really like Vuyo, guys. I will not lie to you. I really, really like Vuyo. I don't know. It's just that if Vuyo had to win, right, that would completely be like a new change. Because we've never had leaders who are not corrupt. And they would probably get rid of him because it's like, what the fuck? You think you're going to come here and mess up the food for everybody? So, I don't know. I don't know where we're at. But I definitely think that Vuyo is amazing. And I think that if MK merged with ATM, then I'm cool, I can relax about my future. But hey, that coalition government thing that was starting to take place, and both John Steenhuisens were starting to position themselves. Yo, that was scary. Guys, I wanted to commit suicide. Sorry, please, YouTube, don't strike me. Don't strike me, please. I used the wrong word. I wanted to unalive myself. When that stuff was playing out, I was like, what? And the black people are quiet? They're just gonna let it happen? I could not freaking believe it. But then MK came and said, oh, hell no. And then we see you guys when you keep taking things out of context to sabotage MK. And the problem is that that's why you're going to give power to MK. That's exactly how and why you give power to the opposition. Because you start speaking shit about them. And the more you speak shit about somebody, the more people start checking out the other person and saying, I quite like Ntiki Mazwai. I don't get what the big deal is. So you must be careful, guys. You must be careful that you're not giving your enemies fans. Who are you? Oh, you're voting for Mr. Malema. You fighters. You better be careful around me. Because I think you fighters saw my spiritual power. I think if you know, you know. So there's this thing, right, where black people always say that you must be careful. Oh, but also white people say it, but it's for different reasons. Where they say be careful who you offend. When the white people saying it's in the context of power and economic power. But when the black people say be careful you offend, they're speaking in the context of some of us, we all work with people. But some of us are working with those other people that are part of the national leadership of the entire, sometimes continent, sometimes globe, So when you offend people who are on those big missions, you're offending big ancestors. And then they're going to go tech when you're disturbing our child, tech. And that for tech is not very nice, I can tell you now. So you must be careful who you offend, guys. Yes. What I'm saying is you must be careful not to offend me. Yes. Yes, you're hearing me correctly. So let me check what you guys are saying. So, I don't know right now. Do you remember that era when you guys all hated Winnie Mandela? And I would be like, guys, let's have Winnie Mandela Day. Like for the last 5 years before Winnie Mandela died. Every 26th September, I'd be like, guys, let's have Winnie Mandela Day. Oh my God, guys, she's going to die, guys. Then it was like, whatever, stompy. Then, Winnie Mandela died. Then Wakalabo, I am Winnie Mandela. I am Winnie Mandela. And I was like, oh, you fucking hypocrites. You fucking hypocrites. So now what I'm trying to get at is that now we are having an opening right now where even people like me, and I really, honestly speaking, I really, really, really do not connect with my father-in-law. I really don't. On any level. And I think that womanizing thing is hell of a creepy. Like, I'm going to be fucking honest right now and be like, I don't connect. But what I can tell you is that the ideas that are coming through with MK, I connect. I fucking connect. So my point is that we are reaching a point in history where we're having that Winnie Mandela Stompy moment, and it's the Jacob Zuma crazy moment. And then you've got to kind of decide and be like, shit, actually this person is fighting for. This person's been fighting for us. So I don't know where you guys are at. I don't know how you guys are feeling. Oh, this is blush. Oh, lordy. I don't know what's happening with you guys, but I mean, I'm disappointed that I've now got to backtrack on Jacob Zuma. Like, and you can see people are enjoying. They're like, how? Feminist. How? Who am I? And I'm just like, hey, I actually got all my information from ENCA and Media 24 and them. So I suspect I've been bamboozled. I have a strong suspicion. So, it's you can't be presented with a new set of facts and still cleaner in your opinions when you've been presented with a new set of facts. And what's happening now is that Jacob Zuma's being unpacked, guys. And I'm like, shit, damn it. And the thing is for me, oh, snap. The thing is for me, I remember that Jacob Zuma must fall moment, that era. And I remember thinking, when he coined the term clever blacks, I remember thinking, I think I'm one of these people that this term is directed at. But Zuma must fall still. And when I noticed, you see that Save South Africa energy, guys? There's that Save South Africa Konala energy. Yes, Save South Africa. Yes, stronger together. The moment I see that energy, that is when I run for my life. That's when I know good. Oh, shit. This is Stellenbosch propaganda. So masengibona. Yayikhumbula leya match, guys. Yes, I could have been in that match. It's just that I'm too clever for that shit. Do you guys remember that match? Yeah, because yes, you must be careful when you're in the public eye, because history is writing its story. And what I can tell you is that I wasn't in that match, guys. I wasn't in that match, guys. So please don't compare me to people who were. Lingani, guys. It's like I was not there when I was not there telling you to vaccinate, guys. Please remember my legacy, guys. Whatever happens, when all is said and done, guys, please remember my legacy. Please, guys. So I'm not gonna Okay, it's 10:30. I really have to go to work. I'm sorry I didn't give you Konje Spuma Save South Africa era. Asikabubi, babes. Asikabubi, ambonanga stronger together wena. Uzathi cha ambonanga stronger together, it's the same strain. It's the same strain of black erasure and white supremacy. It's that same strain of racism that went to private school. Guys, may I ask to be excused from class early today? I'm going to go shoot your papano. There's also another interview I'm chasing, by the way. And it is definitely one that you guys want. So, get ready for surprises, Nina. Get ready. Get ready for more. Get ready for blessings. Get ready for love. Get ready for power. Just get ready, guys. Get ready, guys. Get ready, guys. Get ready, guys. So, I have to go get dressed now. That is not something I can do in front of you. Thank you so much for being an understanding audience and allowing me to multitask while I do MaMiya Mondays and get ready to shoot this today. Can I ask you guys to just put out your good luck angels to come with me? There's an interview. There's a phone call I got last night where they said, you know what? Would you be keen for that interview still? And I was like, shit, hell yeah, bring it on. Because my babies deserve it. So I'll let you know, guys, if I'm in conversation with one of the Zumas or not. I love you guys. I love you. See you tonight on the session. I know, you know what, guys? I know we usually on here for an hour, but my problem is I'm shooting at 11:30, and I've given Papano an ultimatum because she's always late. I was like, lalela nana. Maungeko, mau wenza izinto zabantu abamnyama, lala. Focus. You black people. I don't do African time. And everybody I'm going to invite, I don't do African time. But I've got your fave Papano on the episode today. So, next time we see each other, we're going to be with Papano. And the next time, you heard me slip my tongue about who might be in the building. Anyways, I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you for understanding my strain of madness. Thank you. It means a lot to me that there is actually a community that is following me and still loving me for exactly who I am, because I was not ready to change myself for anybody. Thank you very much. Have a beautiful day, guys. I love you.